what's up, YouTube? Tommy here from Green Rhino Carpet Cleaning. This is just going to be a video for the people that are looking to get into the business. And just not for people that are looking to get into the carpet cleaning business. People who are looking to start a business of themselves, no matter what it is. But they're nervous. Maybe they feel that now's not the right time. Maybe they feel that they have to wait and get some more money together to get the premium equipment so they can just make themselves look better when they're out there doing whatever they're doing, if it's carpet cleaning. No matter what the reason is, if you're saying tomorrow, this video is basically saying there is no tomorrow. Okay? There's no tomorrow when it comes to starting your own business or anything. Okay? People who say tomorrow sometimes never do. Okay? A little bit about myself. I came from a family background where no high school, nobody finished high school, no college people, nobody went to college. Actually, my family was more on the rougher side, may I say, just to kind of give you an expression that would kind of describe my family and my childhood growing up without getting into detail. So basically I had no role models as far as starting your own business, as far as going to college, as far as going out and getting an education, maybe going to school for something. My family was more of the hustler side, right? Worry about today, and then worry about tomorrow kind of deal. Well, as I got older, I started to figure out that just ain't working. And I looked at everybody around me, they're all doing the same thing they were doing 10 years back, dreaming, but not really making a step forward to doing anything, actually chasing anything that wasn't a get-rich-quick kind of scheme or whatever, okay? So something clicked in me as I got older, around 40, guys. I'm not going to tell you my age. Actually, I think I've already said it. But around 40, something clicked. I went to a trade school. I got laid off during the recession. Decided, you know what, now's the time to go to a trade school. So went to a trade school for 3D animation, and guess what? Straight A's, at that time in my life. Now I wanted to learn. But in high school, I didn't want to learn. I thought I was stupid. But no, when you really want to start doing something for your life and putting some effort toward it, you surprise yourself. So I got straight A's, right? But guess what? I didn't like it. I didn't like 3D animation. I didn't like video games. I'm not a game player. I'm more of an action type. So, yeah, I was thinking about doing it to get into the movie industry, doing 3D animation for the, the movies. But then I would have had to relocate to LA, and it just didn't work out. So after I got a little bit of confidence going to school, and I'm noticing, you know what, I can do whatever I want to do. I just need to set my mind to it. So the first thing I did is I started a screen printing business. I found a decent screen printing printer, educated myself online, went to a class in LA and learned the business, and did that for about a year and a half, 2 years. See, I still have some screens there. Those were my designs. I sold all my equipment, but I kept some of my designs and stuff. Didn't like it. Turns out I'm not the best graphic designer. Imagination and stuff coming up for people, and plus it's just really tedious, and I just really didn't like it, so I sold it. And I said, you know what? And I was really interested in motorcycles. I don't have any motorcycles anymore, but street bikes. And I was looking for some fairings, and I I found some fairings online, and yeah, you get them from China. So I thought, well, I mean, I wish I can get them here locally for around the same price. So I started communicating with people online and got a hold of this place in China that manufactures them, and I shipped a container in. I had some help financially from a partner who I ended up buying out, um, and I shipped containers in, and those are some remaining fairing sets. Um, and did that for about a year and a half, and found out I didn't like that either because it was hard. It was hard. A lot of people scamming you on eBay and all that stuff, and it just too much taxes. You know, still tax. It was a headache. I found out I don't really like the retail business, okay, or the wholesale business. A lot of different things in taxes, but basically, people were buying my stuff and coming up with reasons, and I lost a lot of money. So I closed that down, all right, and I have some remaining. I've been selling just here and there. So I closed that down, and I didn't like it. I figured out that wasn't for me. Well, all this time, I've always had a carpet cleaner. Okay, portable. This is a portable right here. I used to have one that was not quite as good as that for years and years and years that I've always had because I used to do carpet cleaning as a teenager and into my 20s. So I've always had one on the side and I always did it on my side. But I've never thought about going 100% into business being a carpet cleaner because I thought, wow, truck mounts for like $20,000-$30,000. Then I got to get a van, to be able to compete with the big boys. Well, turns out you don't have to start at the top. Right? You don't have to start with the van and truck mount. You don't have to do that. Okay, but before I went there and started that, I started my own t-shirt, tried to do a clothing company. Well, that didn't work out. Oh, by the way, there's one of my banners for my fairing company. If you think that I wasn't telling the truth there, Pro Fairings. I was one of the main ones here in the United States. So I thought I had some. Anyway, so I started a clothing business, t-shirts. I always wanted to, do t-shirts. And by the way, I'm starting another one. But it's a side thing for right now, My main thing is carpet cleaning. That's always going to be my bread and butter. Because guess what, guys? I found out, you know what? I've had money just sitting there and really just didn't have the mindset to push forward and make it into anything. So I went ahead and said, you know what? I'm going to go with this carpet cleaning thing on the side. Because I always worked as a machinist. Always kept a full-time job, guys. All right, all this stuff, I always kept a full-time job. Because in case something failed, I didn't lose everything, right? So I decided to go ahead with the carpet cleaning. So the carpet cleaning. So I started out with this old, carpet cleaner right here. Really low PSI, no heat. Okay, but hey, I cleaned it up, I painted it, tried to make it look as good as possible, did some jobs with it, and then figured out, what, I need better. So I started shopping around for a better carpet cleaner, one that was going to work better for me. And I found this one right here. It wasn't too expensive. It was Duro Rotovac. It was cheap. It had heat and PSI and everything. So I bought that, and that was making me feel. It made me feel more professional when I walked into a customer's home. It looks better. So I started cleaning carpets with that, and it was doing fine. But I thought, I need to get something else. So I went and got a Rotovac. One of those wands, Rotovac wands, and started using that, liking the results. Okay, from there, I went and got what did I get? Oh, got the orbiter, Orbiter. Okay, So I started doing low moisture, and I started doing hot water extraction. Okay. So the Oric Orbiter is only 350 bucks. I got it on eBay for like, I don't know, 250 used. This was about 1,500. Okay. So 1,500. All right. So about $2,000. I had an Oric Orbiter. I had a portable. I had my own business. Started going door to door, advertising on Craigslist. And granted, it wasn't enough to go full time. I didn't think it would be. So at the same time, starting to build my website. GoDaddy, really cheap. You just kind of copy and paste. You take a template of theirs and you just put your information in it. So I did that. I started building my business on the side, doing jobs, 1 or 2 jobs a week with my portable, with my Oric, educating myself every day. Okay, and then, I always maintained good credit since I brung it out of nowhere. I mean, out of the abyss. I think I had like a 400 credit, and I started working on it. About 2 years later, I brought it up to about 750. So they're trying to throw credit cards at me and loans and all that stuff. So I wasn't stupid. I knew I had the credit, and I could have got a brand new truck mount, and I could have got a brand new van. Well, I didn't do that. I got on eBay, found a truck mount that, let me see, unlock my van. Found a truck mount that was around $4 grand. I talked him down from 5. Needed some work, so I ended up buying it. Put a brand new engine in it. It was only 1,500 bucks, guys, for the brand new engine and the truck mount. So hold on, I'm sorry. I want you to see it visual, okay? So I bought this, put a new engine in it. Did little odds and ends things to make it run well. The guy, of course, there was more wrong with it than he told me, but hey, and I learned about it. Fixing everything, I learned about it. Guess what, guys? I bought this truck mount. I didn't even have a van yet. So then I got the truck mount, so I started shopping around for a van. Found out vans are like, used vans with hundreds of thousands of miles on it are $10,000 to $12,000. Now these E150s and stuff like that. Well, there was a place in LA that sold vans and vehicles that had been stolen or had salvage titles and all that. Well, this one had a salvage title. I got it for $5 grand. So a total of 10 grand. I got a van and a truck mount. Now 10 grand, guys. What's 10 grand? If you think about it, 10 grand alone, it's only about $250 a month. If you're a carpet cleaner, it's only going to take you literally one job. A lot of the times, one job a month to pay your loan on your van and your carpet cleaning machine. Okay? Think about it. One job a month. Going door to door, giving free estimates with a nice collared shirt, folder, looking professional. You're going to pick up a job in an hour, going door to door. Go to the right neighborhoods. Go to middle class, upper class neighborhoods. And go give free estimates. One job a month. All right. So on that whole time, I'm building up my equipment. At the same time, I'm building up my website. Same time, I'm making cards. Same time, I'm getting a uniform, collared shirt, educating myself. And I gave myself a two year goal to be full-time carpet cleaning and move out of the job that I've been doing for 20 years, machinist as my regular 9 to 5. And guess what, guys? It didn't happen in 2 years. It happened in a year and a half. And you know what? And if it wasn't for the fact that the company that I was working for decided to close it down, I probably maybe still would have been working for them. Probably not, but I would have been there a lot longer than I needed to, because he closed down. I started advertising on Google Ads, started going door to door. Before you know it, I was making more in about 10 hours a week than I was making for him 40 to 50 hours a week doing machine work. Okay? So my point is, now I'm full-time. Okay? I made it through the rough season. I already went through my full year. Actually, I'm going through a time, this time in history, everybody knows. And guess what? I'm still making it. Because I built up my clientele, my reputation online, my reviews. People are on there. It's not many calls, but it's enough to get by through these times, and it's going to pick up. So my point is, if you don't start moving, you're never going to go nowhere. If you don't get up and start moving, buy one tool. After you buy that tool, buy another tool. Get that confidence up. If I would have never started my screen printing business, I would have never had the confidence to get into selling fairings. I would have never had the confidence of trying to do my old t-shirt business. Okay, I would have never had the confidence to go forth with the carpet cleaning. And granted, it takes hard work. Everything takes hard work. But I don't believe in dropping your full-time job and just jumping 100% into your business, no matter what it is. Ease your way in. Don't push yourself too hard. Take your time and do it right. That's success. Take your time. Don't rush it. Take your time. So, with anything in life, working hard is going to get you results. I'm 51 years old now, and I'm in shape, and I stay in shape. You know why? Because I don't stop. I keep pushing. I know if I sit down on the couch, start watching TV every day, I'm gonna go downhill. If you want results, you gotta work hard. So, I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope maybe I kind of motivated somebody out there to pick up and go ahead and start working. Go ahead and start pushing forward to whatever it is they want to do. All right, if you don't make that first step, you're not going to make that second step. So make that first step. Work hard. And then you can have whatever it is you want. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. See you in the next video.